Hi, and welcome to Tech Talk. This month, we're going off the beaten track for a little look at how technology is impacted an industry other than our own.
In the promotional products industry, technology has made our sales teams more efficient through the use of CRM systems, order management platforms, and connected workflows. Technology has also reduced the operating costs for suppliers, allowing them to manufacture products at a lower cost while also allowing them to serve more distributor customers more efficiently with highly automated systems, many of which are based on promo standards. In the aviation industry, technology has enhanced the safety of general and commercial aviation through the use of advanced flight planning technologies and through advanced glass cockpits that reduce the workload of pilots and allow them to focus on key tasks during critical phases of flight. When I earned my pilot's license 20 years ago, we used maps, rulers, and the veritable E6B flight computer to calculate headings, winds aloft, navigation waypoints, and time en route. Similarly, when I learned to fly, the cockpit was comprised of legacy technology and steam gauges that provided the pilot with key data elements such as attitude, altitude, heading, vertical speed, engine performance indications, and more. The good news is that the actual piloting technique hasn't changed much. You still have to have good stick and rudder technique to be a safe pilot, much in the same way that a technology-enabled salesperson still has to have good people and relationship building skills. That said, the tools with which we plan a flight and the technology in the cockpit with which we execute a flight have changed dramatically in the last 2 decades.
From a flight planning perspective, now we use iPad apps, like this one is called ForeFlight. It helps us do all the flight planning, calculate the performance of the aircraft, wind direction, which way we need to fly the aircraft to get where we want to go, tells us how long it's going to take us to get there, calculates fuel consumption, makes it so much easier than the way we did this in the old way. Just makes us safer, more efficient pilots. In the cockpit, as you can see, no more of all those steam gauges all across the cockpit that we're constantly scanning to make sure that we're controlling the aircraft properly. Now we have things like on the left here, you've got the primary flight display, or the PFD, and on the right you have the multifunction display, or the MFD. The primary flight display gives us everything we want to know about the attitude of the aircraft, the heading of the aircraft, our altitude, our airspeed, in one quick glance. And we can capture all that information very quickly and move on to controlling the aircraft, like I'm doing right now. The multifunction display gives us information about such things as weather, terrain, obstacles, our navigation. It makes all of that so much easier than the old days where I might have a map laying on my lap and a pencil and a compass and a ruler trying to figure out where I'm going all the time.
If you're a salesperson in the promotional products industry, you still need to know how to build relationships, and you still need to be good at getting your customers to know, like, and trust you. But if you can leverage technology, you can be much more efficient with your time and spend more time building those relationships and less time overseeing the administrative side of sales or operations.
Likewise, in the aviation industry, all of this technology that is now in the cockpit and in our flight planning resources allows us to spend more time focused on safe piloting of the aircraft and less time monitoring all the equipment. So I can be scanning for traffic. I can be making sure that I'm straight and level, I'm heading the right direction. But I can quickly monitor these glass gauges that give me some really good spatial orientation information so I can do so much more effectively, efficiently, and safely. Technology can make a salesperson in our industry more efficient and better, and technology in the aviation industry can make us safer and more efficient pilots. And there we are, home safe and sound, thanks in part to all this technology in this cockpit today.
I hope everybody has a great new year and a fantastic 2021. Thanks for tuning in to this Off the Beaten Path edition of Tech Talk.